him. There's been a move made, and coming onto the ground is Paul Barnard, and he's probably said, thanks very much, Sheeds. You've given me a run and put me straight down onto this great full forward. However, play goes on. That was Hardwick getting a hurried kick back towards the middle. Sean Denham spears it in towards half forward. Matty Lloyd takes the mark. He's a long way from home. But of course, he's got the big guns further downfield. That's the way it heads into full forward. Alessio, well, it almost bounced off his chest, and eventually it spooned through defensively for one behind.
I thought Steve Alessio was just going to put his hands together and that ball was going to sit there. Doug, it was just trapped between himself and Paul Salmon. It could have been an extraordinary grab.
Which way you think Paul Barnard will play Jason Dunstall, Gerard?
I think he'll be like a dog with a bone. He'll be just chewing at his ankle. What about you, Paul?
He's thinking about that, and while he does, play continues on. As we come back towards the half-back line, the big fist came from Eastor. It'll be interesting to see how he fares. Sean Wellman gets some horrendous bounce, but he may get another chance. Well done, Wellman. Pushed wide towards centre wing. Berbakoff eventually taking it over the line. The young man who has yet to really show the true potential. He's got plenty of it. Salmon. The Hawks clear. Treleaven down towards half forward, down towards Holland. Oh, great hanger! Hardwick.
And it's Nick Holland that is the player that Hawthorn needs to lift. He's had just the 6 kicks and 2 marks. He's yet to kick a goal. And Doug, I think they really need a lift from him.
He certainly, Gerard, maybe even the fact that maybe even put him into the ruck and give Paul Salmon a bit of a spell, even maybe at centre-half back.
Good mark by Scotty Lucas. The left footer kicks to a congested half-forward line. Alessio almost threw it out the back door. Johnny Hassel had it for a long time. He was given the run round, then they pile on it again. Look at that. 3 Hawks and 1 Bomber. One point the difference. 2 sides desperate for victory today. Now I'm watching the runner down there for Essendon as a goal is put on the board by Fraser, and the Bombers slink 7 points clear. And he is wrapped. Here's Mark Fraser. He gets his first.
And I think the coaching panel at Essendon would be pretty pleased with the way that goal was achieved. Doug, it looked like a bit of a set play coming from a throw-in.
Yeah, Gerard, it looked like Steve Alessio got the tap over the top to Mark Fraser, who spent a fair bit of the first half on the bench. So
a throw-in.
Just on Barnard, he used Dunstall, led down the ground through the middle of the ground there just to put Dunstall out of position. That's what he's going to have to do. Just take him out of position, and then when there's a turnover, push back quickly.
The margin is now 7 points. Richard Taylor works well for Harford. He brings it out now. He's got a couple of options there as Hawthorn look to answer. Goes long, up towards centre wing. The big men department are there. This is Eastor. Away he loads. Kicks inside 50. Hurd and Co are there. Unable to take the mark. Crawford comes away. Tackled. Loses it. Hurd. Beautifully done. But well done by Crawford to pick himself up and apply the tackle. Calthorpe, a worm burner. Inside 50 once again. Lloyd loses it, regains it. It's tough and it's hard and it's quick. Hurd gives it away. Straight into the man on the mark from Lucas. Now Mercedes spearing it into half forward once again. No mark taken. Calthorpe goes again. Hassel through strongly for Hawthorn, and they come away. Hawthorn fans loving. Salmon. Oh, fish. Oh, have another bounce. You've got a ton of time.
There you go. That away is a bad joke.
Dunstall. Just wide. Wellman. Defending to the outer side. Now around we go, like circle work. Fraser gives it away to Carosella. Become a familiar pattern. If they're not running, he'll stop and wait for something to be set up. Fraser's away. Two bounces. Over centre wing. Up towards right half forward. Alessio could have been interfered with by Roderick. Play on, says the umpire. There's another one on Buick. McCabe does play on. Gives it off to Hay. Hawthorn standing strong. Harford's at half back. Goes on with the job now. We're just going round and round the ground. It's fantastic. Check to centre wing. And Lord takes the mark. Poor kick. Well, that could prove costly because Calthorpe's away. Bursting into the middle. Crumble gives chase, but he's clear. Puts it down towards Lloyd. He goes to ground. So too does Hay. Picks himself up. Lloyd is quicker off the side of the boot. Out of bounds with the left forward pocket.
And I just wonder when you see a player like James Hird try to evade a tackle and he is dispossessed of the ball, whether or not that shouldn't be a free kick. He's had prior opportunity. We'll just have another look at it. He picks up the ball. He's got opportunity to get rid of it. We don't quite see it. But with just 16 free kicks being paid, you just wonder whether or not the umpires are paying enough free kicks.
I think, Jed, over the last 3 or 4 weeks, they're just letting the game go. That's been the pattern of their umpiring, I think.
Well, here's one they haven't let go. Against Paul Salmon, unfortunately. Steve Alessio really could make him pay.
Well, Essendon have received 11 free kicks. Hawthorn have received 6. But I guess Hawthorn wouldn't be in this position right at the moment if Aaron Lord's kick had hit a target.
This to take the margin out to 14 points if he's straight. Well, they'll only take it out by an extra behind.
Sandy, Luke McCabe's done a great job on Darren Buick. Just shut him down completely. He's a very dangerous forward, Buick, on his day.
Yes, you're not wrong there, Couchy. So really has been shut down. Here's Hay towards Chick and Caracella. The latter takes the mark. Called to play on, and so does to his captain, who centres it beautifully. Oh, that could be 50.
Well, the height of Alessio has really had an impact in this duel. And I think, Doug, he is the one player that could turn this Bomber side into a very potent finals team, because he's just such a wonderfully skilled player that perhaps just needs to really put a big year together to establish himself back in the game.
No doubt, Jared, and the fact too with Alessio going in deep into the full line for Essendon, Simon Oostall now has come into the ruck to play on Paul Salmon.
Let's see what he can do this time. It's wobbly, but it's effective. It wobbles through. Steve Alessio gets his second goal. They both come from that end of the ground. And the Bombers move to 8-10, again sneaking clear.
And here again, there's that man, Jared, as I said before in the first half, Blake Caracel of the handball, set up Jimmy Hird, whose kick was spot on, and that's probably a lesson for some of the Hawthorn players how to dispose of the football to a forward. So, good play led by the Essendon side.
Like our golf game, there is no column for description as long as they go in the hole.
15 points is now, because the mark is taken by Lucas. He's 40 metres out. He's sailed for home. How good's that for a quick answer? Scotty Lucas.
Well, they're the ones that kill you, Doug, after the Hawks have worked so diligently, expending so much energy to get that goal by Angelo. A quick turnover in the middle of the ground, and Lucas bangs one home. Yeah,
no doubt, Jared, there. And the handball by Darren Kapler could have been probably a better option, maybe to go on his right foot and kick the ball out towards the boundary. Instead of gave the handball to Leckers, was under enormous pressure because the players coming behind him.
Well, Peter McKenna's sitting down there. You've just seen Angelo Leckers kick a... Can the Hawks come back?
Well, not a lot of goals scored in that.
The Bombers with their noses in front, looking to make it 3 in a row. The Hawks looking to bounce back after a loss, a gallant loss in Sydney last week. This is Eastor. First goal vital, especially for the Bombers. Down towards half forward. No one able to take it. Half it comes in from the side, but his teammate Raiden Tallis is also there. Gives it away quickly. The Hawks desperate for a very early score. Wellman a juggler. Does it well. Off he goes to Hardwick.
And it's pretty clear that Kevin Sheedy has demanded that the entire forward line be clear. It's vacant now, and James Hird is going to have the whole forward 50 to work in.
Eastor pops it over the top to Wellman. Well, he'll just about get it down to him. Robrin defending with Alessio. Alessio does well. Hand pass is interesting. Still got the opportunity though. Came in towards the half-forward line from Mark McCurry, but they're able to defend and defend well. Forcing a throw in almost on centre wing in this opening minute of the final term. The bench with Wallace now having another spell. Michael Pryor is also there. Andrew Jukovic is having a rest. And we've got a throw in, almost down to centre wing. As we said, a crowd of over 41,000 in attendance. That's pretty good. Richard Taylor slaps it back. Oh, Harford belts it. That's going to be okay, because Tallis gave it to Chick and he spears it in towards centre wing Crummell. Back to Chick again. Danger here for Essendon as the Hawks have it through Lord. Almost down to half forward. Pops it inside 50. A big ask for Holland. Wellman's covering a lot of ground. Mercedes giving him support. And a throw in.
Just Hawthorn's decision-making by foot has been absolutely terrible today, and not only the start of this last quarter, but over the last 3 quarters, their disposal into their forward line's been disappointing.
Some might say it's a lonely old game. At the other end of the ground, look at that. It's what you call one out. At the moment, it's at the other end of the ground, though. And Hawthorn through Johnny Hassel, keep it in play to Richard Taylor. Pops it inside 50 again. The Bombers have the number. Wellman's having a field day.
Glad to agree.
Mercedes, we rarely disagree, G. Here's Alessio. Oh, he shows him a bit of the footy, then sprints away. Kicks up towards the half-forward line. McCurry first to it. Picks it up now. Chops his way clear to Buick. Darren Buick from a standing start. Now here's Hurd. Here's Crawford. Well done by Crawford.
Too much strength for James Hurd, which is a bit surprising, Doug.
A big surprise, Gerald. I was very surprised to see Jimmy Hurd get pushed off so easily.
Dixon.
He had a big year last year on the weights also. We know Crawford is fanatical in the weight room, and there forward pays.
Here's Lucas. Chopped off by Salmon. Oh, he charges away from his old teammates and kicks up towards centre wing. And a good strong mark taken by Lord. He plays on quickly to Robrin. He spears it into the half-forward line. That's better to Holland. Now he can go, he can go, he can go. And he does to Jason Dunstall. He might just do it this year. And here comes Hawthorn again, through Daniel Harford, down towards Holland and Dunstall. Waiting down is Aaron Lord. Lord, it's kicked goal! 5 metres. Away to the right, one behind.
I think, Gerald, if you take him off the ground, Shane Crawford now, you don't just leave him stand on the ground because he can't really run. You've got to get him off the ground very quickly, I think.
Yeah, we'll just have another look at how that happened. Should have been a free kick, pushing the back from James Hurd, but I think Crawford has put his hand up, Doug. He wants to stay out there.
Well, the Bombers a chance to go forward again. Lucas has got it outside 50. Pass is okay. Ola Renshaw, have a shot, Ricky. And he does, but he comes across the face. Too far for Matty Lloyd.
Sandy Easto's come off and Pryor is on.
Michael Pryor having a run. And Kenny Judge having plenty to say.
He's been so close so many times this season, Ken. They've got over the line a couple of times. But this is another game that's well and truly in their grasp.
Robrin in the back pocket. Back again he goes. Kepler. Usually a very accurate kick. Left footer Woods. Long towards Crummell on centre wing. Berbakoff is the effective spoiler. Hardwick. Lucas to ground. Chick picks it up now. Back to Hassel. Look out! Johnny Hassel. Fierce tackle by Ricky Olorenshaw.
Good decision here by Humphrey Smith. Johnny Hassel had nowhere to go on that occasion. Good effort by the umpire then.
What a funny old fellow is Humphrey. On centre wing, Berbakoff and Crummell. Olorenshaw down towards half forward. Woods gets the hand pass away. Taylor up towards centre half forward. Here comes Holland. Now he's get it down there to Dunstall. What can he do? It's Dunstall and Barnard. Dunstall can't recover quickly enough on the ball over the line.
Sandy, just on Shane Crawford, he's just jarred his leg, and the Hawthorn physio said he'll be okay.
Well, that is good news. Let's hope that's all it is. Couchy having a chat with Barry Gavin, no doubt. Wellman and Holland hanging on to each other, so players allowed to go on. Half at a clever steal. Now watch this kick. He pins it back. It was ambitious, to say the least. It's caused Doug quite a deal of pain.
Well, I think you're better off probably going to the centre of the square on that occasion. I mean, it's only a kick and a hope and kick there. I mean, you're better off going to the centre square where you give your forwards a chance of mark.
Sean Denham to the outer side, and Mercury is there. Salmon, Alessio, Woods, nice little turn and twist and kick back into the pocket. It's too wide though, I think, and out of bounds on the full. Denham again. "41,000 fans screaming."
Matthew Lloyd coming from the ground, replaced by Jukovic.
McCabe on the outer side with a real chance for Hawthorn. Hurd comes to meet him, and Buick's with him too.
Which is a pretty fair scalp for Dougie. He's the player wearing number 3, a famous number at the club, and he's had a very impressive year.
Crawford back on. For Hawthorn, that's Justin. Madden and Alessio. Hurd at the back. Centering towards Mercury. Couldn't take it. It's the man Jared was talking about. Hay. Helicopter punt back towards Chick and Leckus and co. In fact, there the two are. Chick and Leckus. Long to Hawthorn. Who's going to be first to recover? Wellman pokes it towards the line, and that wasn't so subtle. But it was safe for the moment. There's the Bomber bench. Ponder what may have been.
Just wonder if Lloyd's ability to kick 1 or 2 quick goals, to have him on the bench, I don't know if that's the right thing to have him on the bench.
Well, 9 3/4 minutes remaining, up by 4 points, and in Hawthorn's attacking zone with a chance to score. Oh, we have a new leader! Look at Crawford. Level. I was getting a little carried away. I thought we had a new leader. Scores are level. Oliver Renshaw bounces off one. They've been able to reply very quickly. Let's see what happens this time. Mercury, he wants to go. He wants to go, does Mark Mercury. A centering kick. He wants Hurd. Hasn't got him. Hasn't got him.
It's been super, Shane Crawford. Absolutely caught out on that occasion, and his determination and courage here is just brilliant by the young fellow Crawford.
When you consider he's got a leg problem, Salmon defends. The bouncing ball might be okay for Woods, although Mercury's pretty quick. Woods does well to deflect it, and now Richard Taylor may get the chance on centre wing. Here come the Hawks, to quote Peter McKenna, up towards half forward. Who's waiting down? Hardwick pumps it high, back towards the middle. The mark is taken by Lucas. Careful, that could be 50. That's 50.
A pretty interesting handball there from the Bombers across the half-back line. Sometimes the hands are quicker than the eye. It's a pretty fair mark, that one.
I think the one you called a bit earlier there, Jared, I think looked like a bit of a push. I may agree on that situation.
So this 50 has brought Scotty Lucas right down to within scoring distance. In fact, he's going to be kicking from 40 metres. He's booted 2 goals today.
Sandy, Jonathan Robbins come on for Nick Holland.
Thank you, Couchy. From one Geelong man to this young man who was with the Geelong under-18s. Scotty Lucas. This for the outright lead. Any score will do, and he has done it the best way possible. Lucas gets his third. The Bombers answer. Oh, what a lovely seesawing struggle this is on Twilight Football on 7.
It's been a great game. Holland underneath the ball, comes back onto it, Dixon going the man, and there was that little handball from Joey Masudi. What do you think on replay, Doug? Do you have the fist closed?
He may have handballed it, Jared.
Or did he give it the thrust with the right hand?
Very, very hard to judge that one.
Matty Lloyd back on. Chapman has the job on him. The Bombers again put their noses in front. One straight kick in it. Under 8 minutes remaining. Alessio beats Salmon out of the middle. Kapler forced onto the right boot. Kicks it wide to the outer side. Treleaven. And with him is Verbikoff. It's over the line. Oh, worrying times there for Sheeds. Now, when is a handball, and when is it not? Let's have a look at Masidi. What do you think, boys?
Looked like his right hand there, Jared, may have pushed the ball forward, and the left hand may not have made contact.
It's a questionable one. Umpire was right there.
Salmon, Kapler, Port, Hassel. I think Jared's saying it was a throw, and Dougie says it was not. Play goes on. Roderick. Oh, delightfully done. Roderick from 60 metres. Long kick. Has Hawthorn. Behind. Oh, has he done it? He's done it. He's done it. And again, scores are level. So back we go into the middle. Harford out of the centre. Up towards half forward. No one able to take it. It's socket off the ground towards Dunstall. Dunstall could have been held.
He's got it. Free kick.
The free kick. Listen to this crowd.
We certainly got Dougie barracking for him. The live and kicking team are up and running at the present time.
Now let me see. I'm running out of room here, Jared. He's booted seven.
Kick 7, Sandy.
Geez, from that view, it was a pretty harsh call, but we might have another couple of looks at that one because it was a critical decision. That's what the umpires are there for, Doug. They call them as they see it.
Well, this for number 8. And this for the lead, the outright lead. The Brown and goal go up. They've got it. 8 goals to mighty Jason Dunstall. And the mighty Hawks lead by 6 points.
Well, this is, I'm sure, going to feature in the post-mortem. Dunstall had it, then temporarily lost it. Ooh, was that a tough call from the umpire. And a beautiful kick from the ageing superstar. And Jason Dunstall's got all of his goals now today, all 8 of them from set shots.
What a day here at Waverley. Kenny Judge is giving that gum a mighty old workout. Shades of Mark Taylor there.
Sandy, Paul Salmon's been fantastic in this last quarter, getting a couple of centre clearances, which has been important for Hawthorn to get the run on.
Well, they've done that, Couchy, there's no doubt about it.
Hurt into the middle.
Lucas taken high, plays on this left footer. They've always been able to reply. They need to tie it up again. Here's a chance. Here is the opportunity for Sean Denham. And up goes the red and black. Oh! Sean Denham, club champion 1 year and almost forgotten the next. Bounces back. And Denham has kicked his first. Again, scores are level.
And what's been a feature of tonight's play has been the quick takeaways from the centre bounces. It hasn't allowed sides as much to flood their defensive areas. And we're seeing some fantastic football, some exciting football. And due credit to both sides here, Doug, they've turned on a corker.
Yeah, Jared, great vision by young Bluntfield there with his hands to get it across there. Good play by him.
Centre bounce again. Buick a chance for the Bombers. Tumbles a punt. Oh, out comes the diving Matthew Lloyd. And he says, take it easy, boys. Take it easy. Scores are level. 6 minutes remaining.
Well read by Matthew Lloyd. It was a mongrel kick out of the centre, but under this sort of pressure, that's about the best you can hope for. It was a great get from Buick. Good work in the middle from their 4 players that took the centre bounce, put the pressure on the Hawks, and they got it into a gap where Lloyd was waiting.
We had 2 goals. It was a long time ago in the first quarter, kicking from 55. Into the square, and Salmon, tallest man there. Gives it off to Chapman. Oh, James Hird ambled after him. He was unsure where to target that ball and eventually wanted Richard Taylor on the outer side. But he did appear to stroll, didn't he, G?
Yes, he probably could have given it a bit more accelerator there in the chase department.
Throw in again, Salmon and Alessio. Tallis with that shock of blonde hair. Remaining. Denham. Oh, look at that ferociousness by the Hawks. McCabe, well, he overran that. Opened the door for Wellman. Just for a moment, there's a free kick being picked out for too high, and it's going the way of Sean Wellman.
Well, Doug, you're giving the votes, and I know you like blokes with high possessions, but this fellow has had a big game.
Wellman, been outstanding. Don't try and emphasize me, please, George.
Who's Denham? Towards Hurd. Couldn't take it. Blumfield trap. Oh, they're going now. Mercury. Mark Mercury. Mercury! Finish it off! Oh. Poster. Valiant try.
Oh, it was a great move, wasn't it?
Well, they lead. They lead by a point, and he can't believe it, can Marcus.
So how often do you see Mark McCurry with only 3 points and Jimmy Hurd with 4 points? The 2 goal kickers as well.
Holland on for Roprin, boys.
Thanks, Couchy. Yes, there he is. Angelo Lekis to bring it back into play. He'll just pump it long. Tumbling of punt, but he's
just used it.
Silly. Straight down the throat of Lloyd, who will chip it to Buick. And Dustin Fletcher will be hoping to celebrate his 100th game with a goal to give them, again, a little bit of breathing space.
Well, Doug, I know you're exasperated, but at the end of the day, you've still got to maintain possession. The long bomb out of the defensive area is an attitude of many years ago, and I think that the man on screen is as frustrated as he's ever been.
That word, Jared, turnover, and Hawthorn certainly, particularly in the first half, have done that many, many times. You're going to go long, at least kick it to a packer of contest.
Fletcher, 45 metres out. Oh, it's good. Happy 100th.
Well, the Hawks have got their heads in their hands, a number of them anyway. But with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go, they need to score a couple of times, and that's certainly not beyond them. They've fought back a number of times already this evening, and you would think that the way this game has gone, they're going to fight back again. Dustin Fletcher's pretty happy.
Yeah, they need 2 goals, Jared, over the next 4 minutes, so maybe a big arc for them, but the way Salmon's been in the centre bounce has been outstanding.
7-point margin.
Tony Leggett is off and Brendan Crumble on.
Thanks, Chief.
Hurd. Oh, McCabe appeared to drop it. Good tackle by Sean Denham. So a bounce again, still in the middle. 4 minutes exactly left. Salmon and Alessio. A bounce that favours the Essendon big man, although Salmon chipped it away. Down towards Buick, however. Off he goes to Ricky Olorenshaw. Olorenshaw sneaks away from Harford. He wants Lloyd. Tripped at the critical stage. Hay goes for the boundary line. One little chip kick. Harford taken over the line. Throw it in, says the umpire. Matthew Lloyd, 2 goals to his name today. Salmon and Alessio again, the former wins it. Kapler's got to provide the tackle though on Lloyd, then go after it himself. But another bounce. Oh, what's he done? Bounce. Darren Kapler.
Darren Buick's a player that has lifted for the Bombers, quiet for 3 quarters, but got a number of good possessions in this final term.
Hurd round the body.
They must score from this boundary throw in the Hawks to have any chance of winning this game. When I say score, I mean a goal.
Well, they're going to have to move it quickly. Straight down the other end. Salmon wins it. Taylor. McCabe. Buick. They go again. Lloyd. Left foot is centering ball. In towards Hawthorn. Now, this is interesting. Crunch. Hawthorn was in the bottom. Down he goes. The Bombers have gone up a notch. Lucas got it out. That was well done. The kick goes in towards full forward. And the mark has been taken. He'll play on and kick a goal. Justin Blomfield finish it off, and he does.
Hit the post maybe, Sandy, they're trying to say here.
I don't think so. Johnny Hassel, is it?
Harford.
Well, the boundary umpire didn't see it. I think it's going to stand. He's going to the other boundary umpire. I see nothing, to quote.
Look at Harford climbing the post.
Oh, Peter McKenna, you saw it. You're just there. What did you think, Pete? Peter.
I had a good view. It definitely hit the post.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
Well, Harford's coming off the ground. He looks injured. He may also be suspended or fined for climbing that post, but he's probably not concerned about that just at the moment.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definite ricochet. Well,
Deviated, Sandy.
there's no question of that. But the bottom line is a goal has been registered. And that gives Essendon a 13-point break. With just 2 minutes remaining here at Waverley.
Did you say, Sandy, you can get reported for climbing the goalpost? Is that right?
You can.
I think
You can be.
I mean, that's something that will have to be confirmed. Have a look at it again, Doug.
Yep.
We spoke.
Oh, yeah.
Peter McKenna.
Everyone, Sandy, behind the goals knew it hit the post except the boundary umpires and the goal umpire. It's unbelievable.
Yes, I'm afraid it's been a bit of a problem this year. Anyway, as Massini wanted to play on, but it's going to come back.
The goal umpire seemed to be in a very good position to judge that one, so maybe he took his eye off the ball. I'm not quite sure on that.
Kepler, long to half-forward. Maybe Holland will get a chance out the back door, or Dixon. It's Dixon who tries to get out. And there's been a whistle. It's going to be a Hawthorn free kick. The last roll of the dice. They've got a minute and a half. Dixon's going to have to kick a goal. He's got this very slight breeze that Couch has been telling us about all week at his back. And just maybe he can do something. The left footer goes for home. It drifts away to the left. So, as far as the ladder is concerned, at this stage of proceedings, it would appear as though Essendon and Gerrard are going to take the 4 points, and after what the West Coast did last night, it certainly makes for an interesting 8.
Yeah, it's going to be a big log jam with 5 wins and 5 losses at the end of the weekend. West Coast now on that number as well as Essendon.
Here's Lord coming back into full forward. Oh, vintage Dunstan! That was vintage Dunstan.
He got off the ground on that occasion, and all day he didn't really jump. He's in a hurry, I think, the boy.
He's kicked 8 goals, all from at the end of marks.
Live and kicking. Bang! He's now moved at 9. And one has just got to wonder how this might have finished had things gone a little differently at the other end of the ground.
Well, I was going to say that the good thing was that the result from that error of the goal umpire wouldn't affect the game, but we didn't expect Jason Dunstall to get off the ground at any stage, did we, Doug?
Well, he hasn't been jumping much over the last couple of weeks, Gerrard, and that's a sign of a great champion to get off the ground at this stage of the game.
Oh, Judgy's pumped now.
Is there time, Gerrard? I don't know if there is.
Oh, well, there's 29 seconds left, and they need a goal to tie it up. One straight kick in it. And, of course,
Need the big takeaway.
Salmon. Hassel. They need a mark. They need a mark. Hard. They couldn't take it. Crawford over the top of Pryor. The question is asked, and again asked by Holland and Shane Crawford. And with 13 seconds remaining, this is their last chance and still ticking down.
It's got to be Salmon.
He's got to pluck it out of there, give it to someone and kick a goal. Bombers, on the other hand, through Mercedes, will defend and defend they do. They are home. But oh, how tough was that, James Hird? Steve Alessio and Paul Salmon, that's nice. Sees his old teammate. Well, the Bombers have snuck home in a thriller. An absolute thriller here at Waverley. I'm sure questions are going to be asked during